I love all the loving teachers in elementary. They're always there for me when I need them. They're the ones who have brought me this far in life.
I'll always remember whenever I went to the planetarium in 3rd grade. It was the best field trip I ever had, besides the one I had in 4th grade when we went to the Austin field trip.
The best part of elementary are the teachers because I have the most amazing teachers. They work hard to help me be successful and they go out of their way to help me with anything I need.
I remember that I met Chloe Wilson and I really didn't know her. We talked about ourselves and that was cool and we sat next to each other. That was also cool. I also remember that I met friends and teachers and they helped me and they were also funny.
The best part of elementary are the parties because they're very fun and I love to party.
Well, I remember about the Valentine's party, and it was so awesome.
The best part of elementary school was in 4th grade when we went on the Austin field trip. We went to the Capitol and lots of other places while we were in Austin.
What I'm about to say is my farewell and the memories I had here in Lee Elementary. One memory I had is in 4th grade, the Austin field trip. We were in a tour bus kind of like, and it had TVs in it. We learned about the culture life back then. Well, this is goodbye to Lee Elementary.
I think the best part in elementary school was all the nice teachers. The worst part is leaving.
I remember in 4th grade at track and field day when my friend beat me by 1 inch at the 200-meter race. I was so mad at him. That is one, I will remember that forever.
My favorite part of elementary school was meeting all the new teachers and having the fun parties with my friends and my teachers. And finally, middle school is coming. We're growing up.
I remember in 4th grade at track and field day when I came in first place in the 100 and the 200-meter race. I was so happy that night.
Lee Elementary was meeting new teachers like Miss Turney and meeting new friends.
I remember in 3rd grade at track and field day, I ran my fastest and I came in first place both times. That was a really good memory in track and field day. Well, I had some really good times at Lee Elementary, but it's time to grow up.
My favorite part about Lee Elementary is lunch because I like to eat.
I remember the day of the Austin field trip. Me and Mackie did not go to sleep the whole ride there because we were too excited to see the Capitol.
My favorite part about Lee Elementary is my favorite teacher, Miss Turney, because she's so awesome.
I remember the time I went to meet the teacher night. I was afraid, but I was all ready to be prepared for school. But now I'm growing up to move on to middle school.
My favorite memory in Lee is the Austin field trip. It was a great learning experience I won't forget.
My favorite flashback is back in 4th grade when Brody and I went to Austin on a field trip. On the way there, we built a tent out of blankets. On the way back, we stopped at CC's Pizza and ate a bunch of pizza. And that's the favorite memory of Brody and I's.
My favorite part of 5th grade in elementary was the kind faces and memorable tricks to learning. It was the best experience ever.
I will always remember the time we made our wax museum. Everybody dressed up funny to represent someone famous in Texas. Lee Elementary is the best school there is.
On the first day of school, me and my friend Spencer went to PE and we grabbed each other. I put my arm over his shoulder and he put his arm over mine, and then we put the hands out with free and said, let's go together and explore the galaxy.
My favorite memory of me and Bryson's is when we went to the Austin field trip. When we woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We went to CC's Pizza and had a good time, and that's my favorite memory.
My favorite thing about elementary school is the awesome teachers, especially Miss Oaks. She's the best teacher ever. I remember the time I woke up to go to the Austin field trip. We went to a charter bus and we went all the way to Austin.
There's a lot of really cool stuff there. And then we came back and we were really exhausted.
My favorite memory is when we went on the Austin field trip and I was sleepwalking on the bus.
Best part about elementary school is my friends Allie and Maddie.
I remember the first time I came to this school. I was shy and I met Danielle and we became friends.
The one thing I hate about elementary school is when they tell us to cut our hair because I like my hair long. And my favorite period is Miss Turney's class because she's my favorite teacher.
I remember when we went to the Austin field trip. It was the best time because it was my birthday. It was really awesome to go to Austin on my birthday.
I remember when I was in 4th grade and we were going to the Austin field trip, I couldn't get to sleep the night before.
I remember the first time I came to this school. I was nervous that I wasn't going to make any friends, but that's when Elizabeth came in. She sat right in front of me, and we first talked when I had to ask her a question about a paper we did at the beginning of the year.
I don't like it how they stopped the napping period after pre-K, but I did like it when Miss Crota let us draw and listen to music.
I remember in 4th grade when I had my first dance. Me and my friend Elizabeth arrived and all the boys were trying to dance in the cafeteria. It literally turned into my worst nightmare. They looked like they were on a sugar high. I thought to myself, I need to get them dancing lessons ASAP. The best part about elementary school is my friends and playing dodgeball and kickball and PE.
I remember when I had my first dance, I was in 4th grade. When I was in 5th grade, I had this I remember always asking the teachers if there was anything I can help them with since 3rd grade. They always said yes and wrote on my bookmark. She was a good help.
I remember the time in 3rd grade when we went to the planetarium. The screen was pink. Then the screen went to the bottom of the blue ocean. A shark came and cracked the screen. It scared us at first. Then we went on the Titan. Scary. Then we left. It was super fun.
I remember when I first came to elementary. I was nervous, but I made lots of friends.
Me and Elizabeth's best memory
Was in 4th grade on the Austin field trip when we put bows in Tyler Jacob's hair and called them Taylor and Jalen.
Math under the big top when the teachers dressed up as clowns. It was hilarious. That's my 3rd grade memory at Lee Elementary.
When we went to the 4th grade Austin field trip, first we stopped at the Capitol and saw all of this amazing stuff. And then after that, we went home and we got home at 10:30. It was exhausting.
I remember the 4th and 5th grade dance when I was in elementary school. I thought it was really cool that it wasn't just Lee, but Griffiths too. I thought it was really cool that you could just hang out or dance to the music, and that's what I remember most about Lee Elementary.
Me and Allie's best memory is on Thursday, which is Jalapeno Thursday. See ya, elementary.